We are live. We are live. We are live. Doo doo. There's an ad. Doo doo. There's an ad. Doo doo. Puppy, we are live. We are live. We're live. Wanna see? Wanna see? Nope. Okay. Okay. I hear you. We're live. Oh wait, just un poquito. In case anyone is in. Not I'll just be talking to myself, but that's okay. I'll talk to myself, right, Jason? Huh? Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-ba-dum, ba-dum, 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 dum, ba-dum. Mhm. Bum-ba-dum-wam. Dum-ba-dum. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Dum-bum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. The puppy's right here. The puppy's right here. Puppy's right here. And he's giving Jason side eyes. Side eye. Professional side eye. You see that? He's gonna hit you. He's gonna hit you, puppy. Crew, I hope your week has been fantastic, great, awesome. Hope it's been a week. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, last week and this week, I've just felt a little bit crazy. Sometimes I feel like there is something happening and there's not something happening. I'm like, is there something happening? I'm not too sure if something's happening. I don't know. Peach. But yeah, I got an itch in my back. Yeah, just past couple weeks, just felt pretty insane. Like I said, something is happening, something's not happening, something is, I'm not too sure. Maybe something is, maybe it's not. My own fault. My own fault. But I hope you've all been having a fantastic week. Lori, how are you? Hey, Lori Nagi here. How you doing? Thanks for hanging out. And Delilah, hi to all of you. I appreciate you hanging out today on this Thursday, on a Thursday afternoon, right? I guess if you're older and no music. I just dated myself. Stoic, what is up? How you doing? Again, I just hope everyone's week has been awesome, amazing. I was just saying, I felt like the past couple weeks actually have been pretty crazy. This is happening, that's happening, this is happening. Maybe this is happening, maybe that's not happening. I'm not too sure. Yes, no, yeah, no. But I like it. Horig, how you doing? Happy Thursday to you. Appreciate you joining the live. Right now in the seat of Timberland is the puppy. He is right here. Timberland, I believe, has a later work day today. I don't know if he's going to be here in a bit. But the puppy right now is with me, although he's not doing a good job at being co-host. Toby, do something. There you go. Do something. No, don't. Okay. Well, he's not. But yeah, hope your week's been awesome. Hello to puppy. Yes. Skydream's video was fantastic. Thank you, Stoic. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. It was awesome being allowed to do that whole thing. Oh, I think the dogs hear someone or hear something. Don't start barking, please. Don't start barking. Relax. You can hear their tap dancing. But yeah, it was just really cool to have that opportunity to go. Man, they are tap dancing. You guys tap dancing over there? Yeah, it was really cool to. Oh, here's Marley. Marley, look. There's an ear. Say hi, Marley. No, you gotta get close. There's one ear. Yeah, it was just really cool to have that opportunity to get a super. Well, I guess I didn't really do a super in-depth look of their stuff, but just really cool to see that whole setup thing, how they do. We did check out we did, hold on, blooper. I was invited last year for their drone show at Island Water Park, but that was just more of a we're there to see the show. That's all it was. And then when Team Scream had them at their maze, it was also kind of the same thing. I saw kind of that they were setting up, but I wasn't like there. So this time it was really cool to see them do all their thing for the most part. Deb, she has invited me at some point to go see how she, I think, makes the show. Deb is the one that makes the whole show happen on computer. She designs the shows, she picks the songs, she makes, like what drone would look best over here, what picture, all that stuff. There are different software dillies that she does. So she did invite me to go get a look at that side, not just the part of setting up the show, but like pre show what it is to make, I guess, just make a show up from nothing. So I hope that would be cool. I hope that's something that would interest all of you. Their next show is so they have a show at Fancher Elementary tomorrow. I'm not too sure how that. So if you're outside of the elementary school, I think you could see the drone show from like 3 miles away. I think maybe 2, 3 miles away, but I haven't really posted too much of the Fancher because I think in order to kind of get in, it's free admission. The flyer says free admission. Um, so Century and Clovis, I don't. Let me see. I think it might be. It is in Fresno, Tulare Avenue, Fresno, Fancher Creek Elementary. That's where it's going to be. The show. So if you're like around that area, there's. Let me see. There's a park, the Al Radka Park. There's like baseball fields, soccer fields. I'm assuming if you just like post up there or even just around that area, you're gonna be able to see the show. I show up to Fancher and then be like, "Do you have kids that come here? What are you doing here?" you know. But did have a flyer though. The elementary school themselves had a flyer saying that it's free entry. There are wristbands that you could buy, and for the lower price of it, you just have to say your kid's name and then the teacher and stuff. So maybe for like a discounted price, that's how you can get the discount, but not that it's closed off to everybody. I'm not too sure actually. I'm gonna be there. I will be there with Sky Dreams because they said, "Hey, come over, check it out." So I'm gonna be there. I'm not gonna make a video of it. I'm just gonna go check it out. Um, just because it's an elementary school and it's just like a random elementary, so I'm not going to make a video of it, but I will be there. But if you're in the area, so actually, let me see. They might also have a. Um, has anyone seen the One Piece drone show in Santa Monica? No. If that's on YouTube, I will definitely look that up. I didn't know that there was. Has anyone seen the Van Gogh story that I believe maybe it was a university in China that did that. If you look up the Van Gogh story, it is pretty amazing. That's the one that Deb was telling me about. I guess it was the thing that started it all for them was that video. Let me see. Drone show starts at sundown tomorrow. Free entry. Yeah, dress up in your Disney themed outfits. It's on YouTube. Okay, I'll check that out, Stoic. I appreciate that. I did not know about that. I will check that out. Yeah, it says April 12th, 4 p.m. is when the carnival starts. Bounce houses, music, games, food trucks, vendors, performances. Ashley, how you doing? Hope you're doing awesome today. I was just telling everyone that tomorrow, um, Sky Dreams posted it on their Instagram that they'll be at Fancher Elementary, Fancher Creek Elementary, and they're gonna have a show. I don't know if it's gonna be one show or two shows, but one show for sure um, will be at sundown. And for sure, if you're just in the area within even a mile of Fancher Elementary School, you're gonna be able to see the drone show because it's up in the air. High fly up in the sky. Anyone know where that's from? Anyone? Anyone? Classic cartoon. Yeah, it was just really cool to be able to see that side. It definitely sounds like fun. Heck yeah, Ashley, right? So honestly, their drone shows are just amazing. I know I said that like maybe a few times in the video, but you see it on screen and any drone show, you see it on screen, you're like, wow, that's really cool. But not till you see it in real life are you like, wow, that's amazing. It was also really cool to see the drone show. So there's been actually for the Team Scream Scare Maze, I was able to see parts of the drone show from inside the maze, and the drones were like kind of not right over the maze. They weren't happening right over because they're very aware of where the drones fly. Um, but it was a very close up view of it. And then this time for their practice run, it was another for us, it was like very close up to see them flying. It's just pretty insane to see it like that. Pretty cool to see it from far. I heard when they were doing the Team Scream Scare Maze, they're on McCaw and Belmont. And if you were on the 180, you could see it from there. And I guess they stopped traffic, you know? It was funny because Terry and Deb said, watch when we start this drone show right now. Um, actually, she called out two things. She said, a bunch of cars that are driving by are going to stop. Everyone's going to park on the side of the road. They're going to start watching the show. But then a helicopter, I believe maybe like Clovis PD or something like that. You're going to see Clovis PD helicopter come this way. And that's exactly what happened. That was hilarious. They have clearance to do all that, though. Oh, they're also going to be at Vintage Days on the 20th. They're going to do the show at night, for sure, obviously. But yeah, they're going to have a drone show or they're going to do a drone show at Vintage Days on Saturday, the 20th. And it might be another one or two shows. I'm not too sure. Anyone going to go to Vintage Days? I didn't know Vintage Days was like that till last year when I went to Vintage Days. It was pretty crazy. I was expecting it to be something small, and it definitely was not. Actually, Timberland, Gaze, and I also just went to I think it was called Anime Fest over in Clovis Community yesterday, and that was their very first event that they had there. When we got there, I'm looking around, hey, this is cool, this is cool. And of course, Tran is sitting there and he's like, hey, dude. I'm like, bro, what is up? I'm saving the money for Old Town Clovis Flea Market. Hey, uh, when is that, Ashley? I didn't even know about that. Where's your crew? Jason's in the room playing his games. He's with his online crew, and then Timberland is working later, not late, but he's working later. He might show up in a bit. I'm not too sure. The puppy left me. The puppy was laying down right here, and he said later. So today it's just us. I think Mother's Day weekend. There's so much cool stuff there. I've actually been wanting to go to any flea market, but that sounds like a fun one to go. I want to go. Oh, there's also actually, I don't think they posted it, but I heard there is a. Let me see if Clovis Chamber of Commerce posted anything. But I heard that there is a rock show. I believe it might be even the weekend of Vintage Days. What did you hear, Lori? Tell me. What's the cheese, please? Tell me. Um, I know I saw there's a Sam's Deli coming to Old Town Clovis. Oh, really? Okay. Yes. Yes. That'd be really cool if I can get out to their opening. Every time some say actually, I always think they're saying Ashley. Oh wow. I actually have I haven't heard of Sam's. Um, am I crazy here for not hearing of a Sam's? I haven't though. Yeah, one in River Park and one in Old Town Clovis. Okay, there's one in River Park. I did not know that. I did not know that. I got to do a better job of paying attention to things. Um, I'm trying to look to see if there is anything that they're posting about that rock show, and I believe it's going to be at the Clovis Rodeo grounds, but I can't find anything. Hmm, darn it. If I do find anything, my brother just sent just said, "Have I reviewed Crazy Puffs from Little Caesars?" I have not, SSO Rob. Let me let him know. I said I have not, but I want to. Have any of you tried that? Cat Fantastic, what's going on? How you doing today? Robert said puffs from Little Caesars. Crazy puffs from Little Caesars. Have any of you tried that? I don't even know what the heck that is. Little Caesars had a pizza that was a pulled pork something. I forgot. Really, really good. Those are awesome. I've tried them and they are good. I like all the cheese ones better than the pepperoni. I love cheese. I'm like a cheese lover, and I would also probably prefer cheese. Um, Sometimes with the kids in the beginning, we'd always get like pepperoni pizzas, and then I think we were eating one time, and then oh no, I ordered pizza actually. This was like a couple years ago, and I got a cheese pizza, and they said, "Who the heck got cheese pizza?" And I told them that was a pizza for me. And they said, "Since when have you just liked cheese pizza?" And I told them, "I've always loved just cheese pizza. I just don't get it because, well, first of all, Noah does not like cheese, especially just cheese. Maybe he could put up with like some cheese and pepperoni, but just to have a cheese pizza." And I just thought, you know what? Today, I want to treat myself and get just a cheese pizza. And I did. Not just myself. I got pizza for everyone. Like I got pepperoni, cheese, and stuff, but I got another one. And Lori said the article is online. It's gonna open April 3rd in Clovis. Oh, what? Also, it already opened. Hmm. Yeah, I've never tried Sam's Deli.
Was there?
We haven't tried that one.
No, was there another deli that you tried?
I tried Lee's sandwiches.
There you go.
That one was okay, but there was a few people that actually there was a good amount of people that commented.
That said you're stupid.
Yeah, well that, but they also said like, no, don't go there. That's not like legit, like Vietnamese sandwich stuff. And I was like, all right, well, let me know where to go so I can get some dope sandwiches. See, there's Jason. I know you didn't see him, but you heard him. Hi, Jason.
Hello.
Louder.
Hello.
There it is. He was busy with his online crew.
I was busy listening to the awesomest punkest of rock.
He was listening to the most awesomest of punk rock. That's what he was doing. Sorry while I drink my 5-gallon water. Oh, we also went to the Grizzly game. What did you make for dinner? I just did taquitos. I kept it simple today.
From the
Chicken
store.
chicken taquitos. What?
From the store.
From the store.
I'm
Yes.
gonna
Sorry.
put that you make.
I did not make the chicken taquitos. It was another day of just quick make, heat up something. I mentioned this in the very beginning of this live that this past couple weeks have just been pretty crazy. I'm trying to keep things. So it's with work where I'm like, yes, I'm working. No, I'm not working. Yes, I am. And it's like, yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. There's a couple things actually. There's a couple other places I've been working. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I think I will like Bami. Yeah, I don't like Bami. Um, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be a fan of that. That's one that I would have Jason try. It's a sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. What?
I'm not too sure. Cat Fantastic, if you can you elaborate what is in it? One of the things, and I know it's something that you don't have to have. It's like an added thing, and I think uh, I think they have like pate in one of those, and I'm pretty sure it's like goose liver, like a paste. Yeah,
That.
unless Jason wants to
sounds-
try it.
That sounds terrible.
Rick said, "Make sure to take time for yourself to relax, dude." I know, I
But
do.
It's coming up though.
I do
You will
try.
have the videos just to be out, so you don't have to worry about editing those videos that that are coming up.
Yeah. So, well, but am I really gonna be relaxing though?
Okay. Well, no. This trip specifically,
Mhm.
since we're gonna be there with other people, I think that's the time to just.
What are you crying about? She doesn't want. Marley just cried, and she's like, "No, no, no." But Rick, I promise. I really. There's times where like I have planned like, okay, easy, chill, but then just other things come up, and I'm like, no, no, no. Like I want to share it with all of you. Like I can't not. You know. So, um, but there's like, so I got my job, and then there's a couple other jobs that I'm also doing at the same time. And then like Saturday, how many videos did we do? 6. I think we did 6 videos on Saturday. And it's just because
That's when you're getting the videos ready for the trip.
yeah. That's just, I think I'd have like 3 of them ready just in case.
Yeah.
But I did like 3 videos. Oh, is someone getting an ad? I know Hurig is fancy. She doesn't do that.
Is that gonna be the thing every time you say that now?
Yeah, every time. And be like, Hurig doesn't get ads. Get those ads out of her face. Okay, no more ad. We're back.
I was like, 2 seconds.
Yeah, 6. I think it was 6. So I did a press pennies construction update. The construction update's gonna come out tomorrow. A Del Taco video.
This one had no seed in it.
Jason's eating sunflower seeds and his had no seed right now. I hate those. And then so construction update, press pennies at the zoo, Del Taco video, a random like small farmers market, but not, it wasn't a farmers market. It was more like a random vendors market, right? And then at the same time as we're doing that, I passed by some like rock wall that
Oh, yeah.
Moon had sent me a picture of, like, hey, look at this. I'm not gonna say it yet. Oh no, I think I posted on Instagram.
Well,
Still, maybe some of you forgot. But she said, hey, look, there's that. So then I just happened to be driving by, so we stopped. So that was that video. That's for then the thrift store,
Hmm.
and then the like random just one we got the cupcakes. I showed like some editing stuff.
Did you already say the?
Base Tatum, what's going on?
Did you already say the?
Hello,
the
live.
construction?
Yeah,
Okay.
the construction update will come out tomorrow.
Sorry, I don't listen to you. Sometimes.
I know. Yeah, he doesn't listen to me. That's okay. That's okay. But yeah, 6 videos in one day. But that was just because also I'm just trying to have some of these videos ready for. I'm just gonna have 4 ready because of this trip that is coming up. I know I've been very, very vague on this trip.
Not even a little hint.
Not even a little hint of what is happening, what's going on. But once you see, look, I'm saying this like once you see and be like, whoa, crazy, and then like it's only in my mind where I think it's cool and crazy, and then everyone else gonna be like,
Here's the thing.
really?
We're going to Saudi Arabia.
That'd be a crazy one.
That would
Can you
be
imagine
cool.
if we go to Saudi Arabia? Cat Fantastic said classic bami has like head cheese. Yes, you know, barbecue pork, pate, Vietnamese meatloaf, pickled daikon radish, carrots, cucumber, cilantro, jalapeno, Vietnamese mayo. Yeah, see,
The only thing Vietnamese meat. What is that? Also the meat.
you're taking Yason to Disneyland? He wishes.
He went without me.
He wishes. But yeah, I mean, I hope these adventures that come up and be like, hey, that's pretty cool. We also have special guests showing up, guests that haven't showed up. Trying to think. In a long time, that's for sure.
Oh, there's a kitty.
Base Tatum said, "Where there's
There's a kitty.
That's the kitty all the time. That's the I know you can't see him, crew, but that's the one that always yells at us. Not yells at us, but meow. And then hey kitty, and then it goes meow. I should relax. So then look, Mal already. She's like, did you just say kitty? Oh, thumbs up. Yep, thumbs up. Base Tatum said Bami's really good, but I get them with regular pork. None of the crazy stuff. Yeah. Base Tatum, that's a good one. I think you got to go pork or nothing for the bami. Okay. Yeah, regular barbecue pork or beef with delicious pickle veggies like carrots, cucumbers. My favorite. I could do that.
Pickle.
No, pickled, not pickles. It's pickled. Pickled means like in vinegar.
So, like, isn't that cucumbers? I remember making myself look like an idiot right now.
No. Well, I guess there's pickle, but then cucumber.
I mean, because I know pickles don't pop out of the ground.
They do. It is. It's like boom.
Boom! It's a pickle now.
Today is National Pet Day. I did not know. Hey, pets! What are you guys doing? It's National Pet Day. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm so late. Jeez. It's an unboxing video. It's an unwrapping video. Pickled onions. I'm always so late with like national something days. The only one that I was like on it was burrito day. Ashley did not like those chili cheese fries burrito.
What?
I know it sounds weird and gross and stuff, but Korik says hi, Yason.
Hello.
Hi.
Should I just rip it off?
Yeah, just rip it off. There you go.
This is gonna be the unboxing.
Oh my gosh. I know the unboxing that you can't see. The loudest unboxing.
Because it's all crinkly when I'm trying to drink my water.
So the reason why it was like that with a bunch of foil around is because we went to a baseball game. We went to go see the. Oh my gosh! Oh, he's in there. Jason's doing his his conspiracy hat. He's putting aluminum foil over his head. So we're planning on going to Luna's. Can you talk more about this new management? We've never been, but there. Oh, so I will. I will, Lori. Ashley said no.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. It totally grossed me out. I thought, Greg, you're gross. That's hilarious. It's good though, I promise. Chili cheese fries burrito. Oh, don't bite foil. Oh, sick. Jason's biting foil. So,
have you heard that myth? Like, if you bite it, you get shocked.
well, not shock. It just makes me feel nasty.
Really?
Ew. All right, Lori. So, Luna's. I did do a pizza review, and I think that was when I did a antique video a couple years ago. And Hordick said I went to Luna's with my family after a bridal shower. I don't remember how the food was. Ugh, yeah. So, yes, I went to the antique store. I checked out some stuff, and I look across and I see Luna's. I was like, "Hey, Luna's."
Did they at least used to be good?
Yes, I have. Did they used to be good? So I tried it. I was like, "That it's a pizza review. I'm down to do a pizza review." I was like, "That was not good. The pizza was not good, Lori."
Bear Mountain Pizza.
It wasn't Bear Mountain Pizza, but it was pretty close. Of like, ooh, no. And then I did see, Lori, I did see that even last year they had new management there at Luna's. And I didn't see, I only tried the pizza. Yes, only the pizza. I don't know how else everything looks. But this year, when I went by and I looked at the pizza that they were selling, it did not look good. It looked like a 7-Eleven pizza. So the food was forgettable. Yeah. Oh, and then Jason, was it you? Maybe it was Noah and Philip. They're like, well, maybe the pizza's good. Or they said, or let's try the pizza. And then I pointed out, I was like, but didn't you guys see the pizza when we were walking by? Those people eating it. And they're like, no. So then when we were walking around Big Cat Days later on, I pointed, I was like, look, that's the pizza right there. And I think I pointed it to you, right? To Jason. And he was like, oh, never mind. I was like, yeah, dude. The pizza, at least the pizza, it looked like
trash.
it looked. Jason said it looked trash.
It looks straight up awful.
I'll keep you posted on my thoughts. We're going in 2 weeks. Okay, perfect. Please post if you can, Lori. But here's a good thing, right? So I don't like to talk trash about places, right? Especially here in the Central Valley. But I'm also not gonna lie. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. But the good thing is, let's say if when you go, Lori, like let's say the food, you're like, hey, actually this is good. Well, at least the expectation is not high, right? So that when you get there, and be like, I don't know what the heck dude's talking about. This food is good. You're like, all right, cool, yes. But I also don't know what the heck I'm talking about. But the pizza just looked Oh, but here's another thing. They did have the pizza in like a glass, like a warming glass case. So it wasn't like it didn't look like fresh out the oven, right? Because they were just trying to like
It's like when in
quick
the
here,
Christmas story, when the guy, like when her mom, she's talking about the big Christmas tree. Oh,
the fake Christmas tree. Yeah, dude, you should go to Two Cities Coffee in Clovis. It's one of my favorite coffee shops ever. Okay, I have never heard of that. So today, actually, I was with my buddy Luther, and he made me a very legit coffee. Like he has an espresso machine and all that. He steamed the milk. I was like, dude, that is awesome.
I just want a little coffee with my creamer.
Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna lie. I am someone who likes Some coffee with my creamer? I don't know. Oh, okay. I see it. I see it. Hurig. Right here. Right here. Someone's making some rolled ice cream or something like that.
Before I got animal crackers on mine, and it tasted like
No. But this Two Cities, their ice cream thing. I'll tell you what to get. Okay, amber vanilla latte. Is that right? Iced amber vanilla latte. I'll get exactly that. I will. Oh yeah, they don't do rolled ice cream anymore. Oh, okay, never mind. JK. That's okay. I'm a coffee fan, but I do like my I do like my creamer with some coffee.
When you see him make his coffee, you'll know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Dude, I've started watching Artist Alley YouTube videos, and the vendors from anime conventions you went to turn out to be YouTubers too. It was fun seeing them in your videos. That's cool. That's freaking awesome. I liked your burrito video. I love the concept. Thanks, Lori. I appreciate that. It was just randomly that I found out that it was Burrito Day. Thanks to Farmer Boys of all places to tell me that it's Burrito Day.
Farmer Boy?
Farmer Boys, the Farmer Boys. That was crazy because the Farmer Boys, they said, "Hey, I think you would like to know that it's National Burrito Day tomorrow." They weren't giving me a burrito, but they just said, "Hey, I think you would like."
You went without me. I'm like,
No, I did not go because I had a burrito special, but
Mm.
the time that they were having it, I was still working.
Mm.
But Base Tatum, that's really cool. That like to watch their videos, and then as I walk by, like, whoa, hey, that's them. That's really cool. With those people, I'm always very cautious on what I'm showing, just because it's their artwork, and I know that they could be very sensitive of showing that stuff. Like yesterday when we went to the Anime Fest, I tried to ask as many people that I saw that they had different. I'm craving chili cheese fried burrito. Yes. See, Ashley Stoik wants them too. They're awesome. I was gonna make my own chili cheese fries burrito because I haven't paid attention if Wiener Schnitzel even had that on their menu anymore. So I had bought an extra tortilla from Arsenio's just in case it wasn't. So then I was be like, I don't care. I'm gonna make my own chili cheese fries burrito. I'll do it. And then I saw it on the menu that they did have. So no need to make my own burrito. I should have still done it though.
Yeah.
That would have been better. Dang it. I bet they would love to show their art. To show their art, if you ask, they're small business trying to get out there. You're right. Very true. Very true, Base Tatum. I just, and that's me. I just assume like maybe they won't be cool with it. And then I also don't ask. I don't know, just because I'm not too sure. I'm still new to the YouTubing thing, so sometimes I'm like, maybe people don't want a camera in their face, And I know it's like, but that's exactly why they're there, not to have a camera in their face, but like that's why exactly they're there to get any type of publicity. Like, I should think about that, but I don't know. Just sometimes I just think maybe people don't want to be on camera. But I did ask anyone that I saw their artwork at that anime fest yesterday at Clovis Community College. I was like, "Hey, are you cool with me showing your art? Are you cool with me recording your stuff?" And they're like, "Yeah, heck yeah." And it's crazy because I've maybe only had 2 people ever at anything that I've ever gone to say not to. And they've not said it in any rude way. In no way.
No.
Yeah, they've never been like, "Heck no, don't." Um they've just been like, "Well, they explain why they don't want." And I'm like, that's completely cool. Um I just don't ever want to assume that they're okay with it, so that's why I do ask. But yeah, it was everyone there was cool. For the most part, everyone that I've ever asked, they're like, "Heck yeah, please do." And that's another thing that Tran actually, when I was talking to Tran, I saw him yesterday, and he gave me another 2 weekend passes for next year's Anime Gaming Con. He's the reason why we were there this past year, or this past one that just happened, because we're at Asian Fest last year, which that's also coming up in May 17th, I think.
Were we gonna miss something?
He's going to be in Madeira. There's going to be another convention thing in Madeira the 25th. And yeah, we're not going to be in town. That's when we're going to be out of town.
Going to Utah.
We're going to Utah.
You just gotta keep saying random stuff so they'll never guess it.
We're going to
The Philippines.
Canada. That's funny because I was going to say Cambodia. Does Jason remember playing with his shadow in the Sky Dreams video?
Yes.
Yeah, I do too. It was funny because he was laughing at my dog. He was like, that's a weird dog that you're doing. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, it was like, these are the ears, and then arf arf. And then I did what was it? The if you do this, yeah, something like that. It's like a reindeer, like moo. Reindeer, moose, whatever. Yeah.
I thought it was like a caw.
No, the classic, the classic Napoleon Dynamite. Darth Vader Gamer. Hello. Is this a stream for? What is the stream for? It's just a stream. It's just a live to hang out. Darth Vader Gamer.
Getting back on.
I don't know if really any of these live streams are for anything specifically, except for like the 1,000 sub thing. It's just live Thursday. And if they've been on Wednesday, it's because Thursday we have something planned. And then I don't do it Friday because I'm like, we're also might be doing something. What's up, CMG? How you doing?
But we'll be at the thing on a Thursday.
On a Thursday, yes. We won't.
So then
in 2 weeks.
Should you just reveal it?
No.
Oh, you won't reveal it like during the live stream?
No.
Oh. You should
or
just
go live there. But then
just pop in like.
I was gonna say, but then
this.
yeah, but I was gonna say, but then like if I do live, like there's gonna be a whole bunch of this happening, and then we'll see.
Just like maybe in a line, like okay, like when we go somewhere to eat.
We'll see.
Well, because we'll probably be going a lot of places, right? Because
maybe. I've been trying to find you. I'm right here. Or Darth Vader Gamer. He's probably saying Darth Vader Gamer. But yeah, I'll see. If not, not even Tuesday actually. Maybe we'll go live in live. Maybe we'll go live. Maybe we'll do live on Monday. That'll be a very weird one. Live on Monday. But talking about a while ago, I said the reason why we have these is because we went to a Grizzlies game. So I love the Grizzlies. That's my number one favorite team. But in incoming kind of negative review-ish type thing, I just always felt like the opening day games were a whole lot bigger than what they were. And they're not as big as they're not a big deal as they once were. They are single A now and not triple A. That could be the reason why. But it's just, I felt like there was more of a hoopla of like, yeah.
Like the mascot Lil like jumping out of the plane.
Yeah. Someone did say like the reason why maybe they don't do that is because he got hurt. Like, okay, but like, no, like even DJ, like, bang, 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 like get ready. Yeah, it was just normal Grizzlies game. It was a bummer because usually they have a taco truck.
Tinfoil attack.
Nope. Usually they have a taco truck out on the concourse. There was no taco truck. They had one of their food areas closed. Well, two of them, but one of them on the east side was closed. There needs to be more hype. Yeah, heck yeah, there needs to be. And it's weird because when you were there at the game, it was just like the MC was saying that I don't put that info out there, CMG. He just goes to one. But there's yeah, they just so it was like the MCs were saying that there's a lot of hype, but no there wasn't. And then Darth Vader Gamer. I wouldn't post also where you go. I mean, it's your decision if you want to, but I just wouldn't. But two of their food places were closed. It just wasn't. It was like we're just here at a regular baseball game. I love the Grizzlies though. I love being there at the game. I did mention this in the video. Let's go Thunderstones. I don't know what that is, but let's go. Football. Got it. Okay. That sounds awesome. It's a Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk ride video. Got it. That sounds cool. I did mention in the video that this season for the Grizzlies game, I do want to do a bit more like exploring different seats. It's real tough though. It's real tough because I love my section where I sit all the time. I'd say 96% of the time I'm like there in that section 127, row 1, seats 4, 3, 2, maybe 1. You should have those people get you another booth. Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be insane. I'd be down. I'd be definitely down to do that. But it's just real tough to pull me away from those seats. I really love those seats where I sit all the time. But I do want to give you like different perspectives, like sitting in the power alley, sitting in the something reserve, closer to home plate, and then also even sitting in, I guess that would be the cheap seats. Well, the cheap seats would be in the power alley, the very back. Yes, booth live. I know, right? I wish. I want to like so much. Can't wait to go Fresno Grizzlies if my dad can take me when he sees the tickets for sale. Well, there's really cheap tickets. I think you can buy tickets for the Power Alley for $8, and that's not on a weekend game. A weekend game, they call them premium nights, would be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then those games I think are $15. But if you go like on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, those tickets, the same exact ones, are $8 in the Power Alley. And the cool thing is that if you get tickets for there, you can sit in the. It's not the bar area because if you're not 21 or over, you can't sit in the bar. But there's like two sections with like tables on the side. Those are open for first come first serve, where you could sit. Those are really cool seats that I also want to do like a video of like sitting there. Or I could also do a video of like sitting in the power alley, the very back, and then I could move from there to there, or I don't know. I just want to do some videos of different seats there at the Grizzly games. If I can, they're pretty expensive, right? But like in the club area or in if we can get a suite, that'd be really cool. Hey. Relax. I was thinking this will be something like really, really cool, but we need like a lot of people to do that. But to rent out the pool, so there's a pool in the very back of the ballpark, and back there, if you rent it out, you have the pool. It's a buffet, and I think the minimum amount of people is 25 people, and it's $69 per person. That'd be really cool to do. Rent out the pool area of the Grizzlies. Space Tatum said, "Wait, there's a pool you can watch the game from." Yes, yes. I didn't actually show it in the video because there was no one back there, and I was just too excited to be back at a baseball game where I didn't show the pool area. But yes, in the back of the baseball field, very back, there's a grassy knoll area, and then there's the pool back there. And then if you rent that out, that whole section, you also get a buffet. It's like burgers, hot dogs, chips, I believe pizza as well. And I think there's a few other things. I think like popcorn. But that'd be really cool to do. Playland Fresno is fun. Yes, it is. I do like Playland. But it was an awesome game to be at because just being I love baseball. Football is my number one, baseball is my number two, but I love them a lot. But it's just really cool to be back there in Grizzly Chansey Park. I just love the whole game thing. I love sitting there. So it'll be pretty hard to pull me away from those seats that I always sit at. But I like it. Just being in there watching a baseball game is awesome. I really want to go to a Fresno State game, football. That'd be cool. Yason is in school. Again, I don't like to give out info like that. Oh, and then have any of you seen? Well, I keep trying to get into the Disneyland thing, but then other things come up and all this stuff. But no worries, Darth Vader gamer. It's all good. If you don't know, you don't know. It's all good. I mean, as in like if I don't make that obvious, then you don't know. Of course, you could ask, and I know you don't mean it in no wrong way at all. Uh, but have any of you heard all the craziness? First of all, everyone was freaking out about the stuff they showed for Disneyland, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Everyone was like, "Whoa, that's crazy! All the cool stuff that they have." What's your football team? Oh, so it's okay. You could talk trash on my football team. Believe me, I talk trash on my own as well. Vikings though, Minnesota Vikings, Skull, go Vikings. Um, the team that I don't like are the Packy Wackies. Packy Wackies, I cannot do that. Uh, the ride is opening. It's supposed to be this. Well, they did say late this year, but the way kind of things might be kind of looking, maybe beginning of next year. For Walt Disney World, it's going to open maybe late in the summer of this year. But everyone was just hyped already because what they showed, the animatronics. I was only expecting them to do like a very simple reskin on Tiana's Bayou Adventure, like just a couple. Actually, Darth Vader Gamer, it might be August that the ride might open. They've been moving very, very fast with the ride at Walt Disney World, but I think August, if they open before then, like that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think August. So there's construction already in progress for the future Vallarta and Clovis. Yes, I'm excited for that one. I'm very excited for that one. There's also another Canes opening up on East Canyon Road, uh, from between I think Chestnut and Peach. I think there's where the No Surrender is in that shopping center. I'll see if I can make it to the opening for Canes for that new one that's opening. But I did mention to Lori that I do want to go check out the opening to that Vallarta for sure. That's going to be a really cool place to go see. Vallarta has so many awesome different things like food, all kinds of stuff. But yes, Canes. I think Canes is better than Chick-fil-A, even though their sandwiches are just what's good about Canes. So a lot of people say their sauce is what's good. But I just think Chick-fil-A is too too hyped up. I will say it's not like Cane's is like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. I just prefer Cane's over Chick-fil-A, but that's me. Ooh, Vallarta and Sam's Deli. Clovis, heck yes. I know, right? Chick-fil-A is the best. I haven't been to Chick-fil-A in a while. I don't know. Maybe it's just because when I go to Chick-fil-A, the only one that I know of, Lori, is the one over in River Park. And just because the line, oh, thumbs up again, is just because the line to Chick-fil-A is like, oh man, like way in back of Joanne's fabric store thing. So that's why I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna wait like that for Chick-fil-A. Um, I'm a honey barbecue sauce from KFC. That sounds really good. I love that. We need a Chick-fil-A in Clovis. Yes, yes. I'll take more Chick-fil-A because then that means maybe less people would be in that area for that. Hey, dude, just got off work. Cane's tenders are good in the air fryer. Just heads up. Hey, that's a good one. Cane's is really good. I'm telling you, I like Cane's. Polynesian sauce, that's a good one too. I'd say out of all their sauces, the Polynesian one is my favorite. I do like that one. A good buffalo sauce is my favorite. Is my fave. Let me see. The thing's in the way. But Polynesian sauce, Chick-fil-A is good. I know, right? I know. It is. I do like that. Again, that's like probably my favorite one. We had a friend that had, man, like I'm not I'm not exaggerating. It was like 1,500 free Chick-fil-A um, uh, free coupons of Chick-fil-A sandwich. And it was like every day me and my buddy would always go Chick-fil-A. Another one, another one, another one, another one, another one. Like cool. And what was the sauce of choice? Polynesian sauce. Yeah. Uh, but the cool thing, so everyone again was freaking out about the animatronics that they showed for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. They're like, whoa, those are not just like some random or like not even screens. I was expecting them to do a lot of screen stuff with the ride, no actual animatronics with the new ride. But the animatronics for Tiana's Bayou Adventure is amazing. Tiana is not a princess, right?
Well,
She's not a
you're married
princess.
to the Prince, no?
Is that who he is? Is he a prince?
I swear, I thought he was Prince.
Navi's a prince? I thought he was just some rich dude.
Maybe, but I mean,
She's a
was
princess?
Disney.
Okay, Moon says she's a princess. Okay.
I know what I'm talking about.
My
That's
bad.
my favorite Disney princess.
Yeah, that's mine too. So I never had like a favorite Disney princess at all ever. I was like, I like them for the most part. I was like, yeah, I like them all,
They're
right?
cool.
Yeah, but then Tiana came out. I was like, that's my favorite one. The movie is awesome. I love. Oh, Prince Navi. Duh, it's in his name. You're so right, Moon. My bad. My bad. It's literally his name. I gotta learn to read. I gotta learn to pay attention.
Did you watch the movie?
I did. I did watch the movie. Apparently, I didn't. Well, it's just because when it got to Dr. Facilier, like that was my most favorite part.
He's one of the best.
He's one of the best. Yes. Fiona's my favorite. But Disney though, like Disney, Fiona's dope though. Fiona is dope. But Disney, um, yeah, that's a really cool movie. My Dr. Facilier is the best, right? So if it wasn't for Chernobog, Chernobog is my most favorite of any um, villain ever. Well, not true. Darth Vader,
Yeah.
because
Disney movie villain.
he is Disney.
Yeah.
Darth Vader is Disney now.
You know what I mean.
So Darth Vader is my most favorite ever. Do you watch movies with subtitles or no? No, I
Ew.
cannot do the subtitles thing. It bugs me too much, Lori. Sorry. I'm like, what are we doing here? Are we watching a
reading a
book?
book.
Are we watching a book? I don't wanna read my movies. Hey, but if you watch, I'm not judging. If you watch with subtitles, I'm not judging. It's okay. Right now, my favorite movie is Iron Giant. Hey, the Iron Giant is awesome.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That's a really good movie.
Okay, what's your favorite?
But Chernobog, other than Darth Vader, villain, Chernobog is my favorite. Does anyone know who Chernobog is? I don't know when everyone has always thought as Maleficent is like the top villainy of Disney. I'm like, no, it's not. He is not. I do like zombie movies, but I haven't liked like these newer ones. I'm like, eh.
What about
Dawn of the Dead is good. I did like that
28
one.
Days Later? Did you watch that?
28 Days Later. I thought 28 Days Later was eh. It was okay. I like Merida. Merida's awesome though too. Dang, Brave's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I love Brave. Kent Mansley from The Iron Giant is a villain. Yes. Train to Busan. Oh, so I haven't seen that one just because of the subtitle thing. I'm like,
Okay, isn't there a dub for it?
I don't know if there's a dub. Is there a dub to it?
I mean, there's the other one, like
I love that movie.
hashtag something, like hashtag. No, the world.
Motorcycle going by. Because her curls are so cute. Yeah, Merida is awesome. I love Merida. When you go to the Disney parks, the girl who plays Merida, she's freaking dope. You would swear that's her. It is insane. Yes, Iron Giant is sad. I know. I was like, ah. All right, Darth Vader Gamer. Dude, thanks for hanging out, bro. I appreciate that. Any moment you spend with us is a moment I truly appreciate. Because you could be doing something way better, I'm sure. Later, dude. Have an awesome day. Have an awesome
You
night.
could be doing something way better, like not watching this guy.
Like not watching this guy. Look at it. He roasts me. I don't care. Roast me all the time. Yes, Merida is dope though. But yeah, so every time they're like, "Oh, Maleficent." I'm like, but Chernobog though, like,
Well, also
how can you
Hades
get?
too. Well, like not as much as Chernobog, but Hades, he's his thing.
But
He's
Hades,
literally the god of the
Hades too,
underworld.
though. You're right. Hades too. You're right. But Hades wasn't like he's not the devil. He's just the underworld.
That's.
It is right, but it's
I mean, it would have been different.
that's a
if they
weird
had,
one.
like Kronos there.
Mhm.
Like, okay, well that.
I don't know. I just think Chernobog, like
But
Chernobog,
of
should
course,
be
yeah.
the one that is.
Oh, they should make a ride with Chernobog at Disneyland,
Yeah.
and then like.
No, they probably won't do that because it'd be too scary. That's why they turned Snow White. It was too scary. I like
Okay.
how in Japan they have signs like, "Hey, if this ride is too scary for you, then don't get on." I'm like, yes, that's
Here's the
right.
thing. I was scared of that ride too, but I still got on, mainly because
Yeah.
you didn't have a choice. But I still liked it.
Yeah, you didn't have a choice. Like, well, you're getting on. I don't care.
So
Chernobog should be the one because Fantasia is Disney original storyline. Yes.
Mhm.
Moon, see, you get it. Jeez. Yes, Maleficent's cool, you know? Dragon and all. Heck yeah.
but
But
Moon just gets it.
not Trinity. Jason said, but Moon just gets it. That's what I'm saying. Seriously. But then after Chernobog, what I was trying to say is like after Chernobog, Dr. Facilier, man,
Yeah.
he's dope.
He
Oh,
do got the friends on the other side. You know?
yes, he does. But then the person who plays Dr. Facilier, so
Oh, yeah.
there's no ruining magic, but you know, there's two different Dr. Faciliers that play at the Disneyland park, and there's one of them that man that he's freaking dope. He's dope. He's perfect. He's awesome. Like he roasts.
What?
I don't know what that was.
Was that?
What or who is Chernobog? Chernobog is in Fantasia, and he's the devil. He's the one from the top of the mountain calling out all the demons from below to come up into the city. The dude with the big wings.
At
He's
first,
awesome.
when you hear he's literally the devil, that's why he's my favorite. And it's like, okay, dude.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
What's-
why? That's
that's a little.
I just like villains in Disney movies. I love villains.
Okay, what's
you know?
like?
I love
What's
villains.
the villain that you thought was like? In Disney? I feel like a lot of Disney movies.
Well, he looks like a giant gargoyle. Yeah,
Yeah.
he looks like a giant gargoyle, but
That's true.
he's the devil. Villains have the best songs too. Yes, see, Moon gets it.
Yeah.
Moon gets it.
You know, Dr. Facilities. He has the best song.
Dr.
in my
Facilities has
opinion.
he has
He
the best song.
in the whole movie.
But like I guess Frollo, I'm like, from the Hunchback of Notre Dame, I'm like, he's just a jerk, you know. Well, I guess.
Well, and then like the actual like stories of the Hunchback of Notre Dame, he does some insanely messed up stuff.
Well, I was gonna say maybe I guess what's his name? Gaston. He's just a self-centered jerk. And then in the end, he's like, "Hey, there's a beast monster up there. Like, I don't know, maybe we should do something about that."
Like, okay, Mr. Bigfoot over here. Like, why would you just? It doesn't matter if he's a good beast or not.
He's like, "But what is that?"
Like, oh, don't worry, you can pet this bear. It's a nice bear. Well, it's still a bear.
Can I pet that dog? But even the person that plays Gaston is awesome. Have any of you seen the Jack Sparrow person at Disneyland?
No.
There's like a Jack Sparrow person that I don't know.
You got to take a minute just to process.
You would swear that's Johnny Depp. You would swear, like, is that Johnny?
Johnny?
Like,
Depp?
I swear, if you haven't seen videos of the guy, you got to check him out. There's the puppy. Here he is. You have to check out the video of the.
Ooh, on the topic of like Disney favorites.
Why don't you want
what's
to
your
say
favorite
hi?
like Disney smell?
What's your favorite Disney smell, crew?
Yeah, oh, it has
I have
maybe.
a few.
Yeah.
I have a few favorite Disney smells that.
Okay, one of my top ones has to be Star Tours.
See, like that's one that I don't even think people really think about that. Star Tours is a really classic smell to me, but I know that everyone always says pirate. See, pirate water. I know
It's a good one though.
it's definitely a good one. Pirate water is one where you're like, yeah, Disneyland, expensive, never been. It is expensive. That I will completely be honest.
Should have been born when the annual passes were like $90.
Yeah, it is very expensive. I'm sorry you've never been, because that's a bummer. See, churros smell. That's another one.
Churros.
Heurig, yes. Yeah, Disneyland is very expensive.
That's why. Like you should have like since you couldn't have done anything about it, Disney should have like, maybe lowered their prices for like ever and ever and like make it $0. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah.
everyone. I also have my stuffed Mickey and Minnie. From 1985. No way. They're all beat up. Yeah, but they still look awesome though. That's really cool. I have some Winnie the Pooh Santa ear hat. Is that right? Santa ear hats that I got from 2002, and I would always wear them when I would go during Christmas time. I've been to Disneyland on Christmas Day a bunch of times also, and I remember this was like years and years later. People would say, "Oh man, those are cool. Where can I get them?" I was like, "You can't get them no more. Sorry."
You can get them.
You can get them
like a
back
few
in
years
2002, but not anymore. They're like, "Oh man, but those are awesome." I was like, I know. That's why I got them. That's why I got them.
Who's your favorite Disney, not Pixar, Disney character?
Darth Vader. Darth Vader is my
Who's your
favorite.
favorite animated Disney character?
Darth Vader animated series. um. Hmm.
I was just about to say
Talking
that.
about churros, Winco has some okay and can't go wrong with a $1.25 pizza. Really? Okay. I have seen their pizza and I've wanted to try it. I haven't tried it though.
Winco?
I'm sure those would sell for a lot. Heck yes, they will. They would sell for a lot. Smells. Um, hello, I love anything Disney. Yes, so do I, Rocio. Same. Well, I'm not. No, false. I don't, because I don't love the prices.
You're right.
That's the only thing I don't love. But everything, yes, you're very right. I do love everything Disney. But favorite smells? So Jason said
Okay,
pirate water.
well,
That's a
here's the-
classic.
Here's the problem. I feel like with these newer rides, like Rise and Smugglers and
Hmm.
Mickey and Minnie's, maybe it's because I haven't been on them enough, but I haven't identified a smell.
I can get a smell from Smugglers.
Maybe Smugglers,
Smugglers, there's a
But-
smell.
not from Mickey and Minnie's.
No, it's because they don't do or use the stuff like they used to. So pirate water, that's a classic.
Roger Rabbit, does it have a smell?
No,
Yeah, not
it doesn't
that
have a smell. Oh, there's another thumbs up. And then the churros, for sure, like Hurik said. Popcorn smell. There's also just like a Main Street smell.
one. Yeah, you know.
And it's like that sweet smell in the air. Star Tours. I don't know if I mentioned that. Jason said Star Tours smell. And then there's another one, Haunted Mansion. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
Haunted
Mansion's
Mansion.
a good one.
That's true. Yeah,
Where does that smell come from?
I don't even know where it comes
Oh,
from.
Okay, all of the not all, but like a lot of the Fantasyland rides,
A lot of
like the older ones.
It's because they still use the hydraulic. That's why hydraulics.
like
the-
the wood.
Oh, the wood. Oh, that's true too. Yeah,
That's
there's a lot of wood in Fantasyland.
because it's like castles.
Yeah.
Fantasy.
But another smell is maybe not so much now. I think. Well, depends on what you say, but the trams, the
Like,
tram smell.
Because you had your tram smell. I had my tram smell.
Yeah.
I don't like to smell propane, so.
For me, yeah. Whenever I'd smell that propane on the trams, way back when going to Disneyland, I was like, yeah,
How do you?
this is Disneyland.
How would you describe my tram smell?
I don't even know. Mechanical?
Because I know my tram had a smell too.
It does, yeah.
What about this? Like how they brought it back?
That's the thing. I don't feel as though it has the same anymore smell.
Disney has to bring back their smells. Like more.
They just have here. They have their trams spewing out a smell, even though like propane smell, even though they don't use that anymore.
Yeah.
They just have propane pod smell.
That's exactly what they should do.
Yeah.
Also, I told you about the Pirates of the Caribbean cologne. I'm not saying like spray it on you, but like around the house, you just open it up. Yeah.
Jason said you should get a Pirates of the Caribbean like cologne. I was like, well, I don't want to have it on me. Walk in like, oh yeah, but like on me.
That's what I meant. Just like
just buy a gallon of bromine.
Nah.
Just do that. So they don't use chlorine in their water; they use bromine. Bromine.
Or
Bromine.
did Splash Mountain have a smell?
Splash Mountain had a smell, but it was like it was a musky smell.
I guess it could also like.
To me,
the wood smell.
To me, Thunder Mountain has a smell.
Oh yeah.
When you get into that first, that one that has a smell.
In like the closed areas,
you
know that part has a smell.
Yeah.
The canoes have a smell.
The canoes have a smell. So one time, Jason was very, very chaquito. The dude was like, man, he could hold a paddle for the canoes. Has anyone done the canoes thing? I remember doing the canoes a bunch of times. Before Jason was born, I remember my brothers and we were on some canoe, right? And we're just like, push, push, push. Have you ever been to Gilroy Gardens? Yes. Only one time. That was way before the channel. Gilroy Gardens was really cool. It surprised me, actually.
Was it Quicksilver or something?
Quicksilver, yeah, that little roller coaster. It's I think it has two lift hills. I wasn't expecting much from it. I was like, hey, this is a really cool coaster. I loved it. I did it once and didn't love it. The canoes, I mean, yes, I've never been there. You should go to Goro Garden. It's really cool. It's fun. But the camoos. I didn't even know that was a thing until I saw TikTok about it. Oh, well, the canoes, right? Is that what you're saying, Hurig? Yeah, the canoes are awesome. They're fun. They're tiresome, but we got onto canoe, and it was really cool because the group of people that was on our canoe were like, "Yeah, let's do this," and we're like, all doing it. Boom, boom, going. Okay. Oh, Hurig said yes. And then we went around one time around Tom Sawyer's Island, and then the guy had said, he's like, we actually got here pretty quick, is what he said. As like we're coming up to the dock, he said, hey, we all came up here pretty quick. Question, mystery spot. We tried to go to the mystery spot. This is again before the channel. We tried to go to the mystery spot, but they had it's like only reservation, and there was no reservations open. This is way before 2022, so it was before 2022, like TOO. So it wasn't even like it was. That's the reason why.
Mystery spot.
Yeah, it's like a cricket house when we went to the ghost town, Calico Ghost Town. It's like that.
Oh.
It's just I paid to be at Disneyland. I can canoe anywhere closer to home. You're right. You're right. You're completely right. But it's canoeing through Disneyland is very different though. You do get some pretty cool sights of things. Sometimes you get to go by the Mark Twain or the Columbia. That's pretty cool. But when we went, the mystery spot is crazy. It made me nauseous. Yes, it could definitely do that.
You got to do the thing.
The thing?
The Mark Twain thing.
Oh, the Mark, like go on the boat?
No. You got to say
Mark Twain.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. The mystery house can make you nauseous for sure. Just because the way it plays with your mind.
Isn't that the thing? It's
like a cricket house type of thing.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking. It's in this show. There's something based off of, the mystery house in the show.
Oh yeah. Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls.
The mystery show.
It's crazy because I didn't know that Gravity Falls, the cartoon, is based on the mystery spot in Santa Cruz. It's weird. It's pretty cool. When I found that, I was like, "That's insane."
I love Gravity Falls.
Yes, if you get vertigo, it won't. Yeah, probably not. You're really gonna mess with your head for sure. But yeah, so going on the canoes, we went around one time, and the cast member said, "Hey, we got here really, really fast, and would any of you be down to do it again? But this time, let's see if we could be the guest time." So I guess they write down like if they see something like, "Hey, we're gonna race the time," then you could be the guests that have the fastest time. So we're like, yeah. So everyone in the boat was like, let's do it. So I'm like, all right, but this time, like, let's go faster. So we did like boom, 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 crazy fast. I think we got like 10 minutes something, and we beat the guest record. And I think we were off by 20 seconds from the cast member record. And we're like, dang it. And then the guy said, let's do it again. My brothers and I were like, yes. But there was like 6 or 7 people that were like, no, we're done. It was really cool though. But then I went on with Jason, my brother again, and Al Bundy. We're like, let's do it. He was able to hold the paddle, and Jason's like, so we were in the very front. The cast member was right in front of Jason. Then it was Jason, me. Then it was Al Bundy and my brother. So the guy started going on to the canoe thing with a dry back. His whole back was completely dry. We get like halfway. He was soaked. He was all wet. And I just kept going, dude, I'm sorry. He's like, don't even worry about it. It's all good. Don't even worry about it. And not like Jason sitting there like splashing on purpose. Like Jason was really trying to row. It's just that when he would put the paddle in, it splashed too, and he was, and he's like 3.5 years old, trying like to go crazy fast, but the guy's back was just all soaked. The guy was wet completely. And then we get to like where maybe they load up the Mark Twain, and then Jason, as he's paddling, his paddle goes whoop, and his paddle just floating on the water. And he's like, "My paddle." I'm like, it's all right. You're fine. It's okay. He's like, "Here, have mine." And the guy was probably like, "Oh, thank God he doesn't have one." And then when I go, "Here, have mine," he's like, "Dang it." Yeah, it was hilarious because he was completely dry, and then all of a sudden, the dude was completely soaked. Soaked. Yeah, I just kept telling him, I was like, "Sorry, dude. I'm sorry." He's like, "Don't even worry about it. It's all good. It's all good." Good times. Good times. I also, I never gave Jason any chance for these rides to ever say like, "No, I don't want to go on." I just like, "You're getting on. Let's go."
Hey, well, that's why I'm not really picking with them anymore.
Yeah, Lori, it's a cool place. I don't know if I would ever go back. It's a cool place.
What?
The mystery spot.
Ah.
Yeah. It does play with your mind a lot. It really does. But yeah, Jason, uh, I would just put him on rides. Like I wouldn't really give him a second chance to think like, do I want to? Do I not? It was just like, you can get on. All right, let's get on. It was funny because Jason, when he first met Timberland, not like first time, but he told Timberland like, "Oh yeah, I was 3 years old and I got on." Jason was a big dude when he was small, so when they would ask like, "How old is he?" I was like, "Oh, he's 3." They're like, "Is he really?" I'm like, "Yeah, he is." Um, so he was able to get on to Tower of Terror when he was 3. Jason told Timberland one time, he's like, "Oh yeah, I got on when I was 3 years old," and Timberland was like, "No, you didn't." He's like, "Dude, yes, I did." What up? What up, Don Cheeto? How's it going? But yeah, Jason told Timberland that he got on Tower of Terror when he was 3, and Timberland was like, "No, you didn't." He's like, "But I did." And just Timberland was like, "I can't believe that he would get on like that age and he would get on." But another thing, I didn't let Jason know what the heck the ride was. You know, sometimes you go to
The
a ride.
ride wasn't even the part that scared me.
Yeah, it wasn't even the ride that scared Jason.
Stupid.
But I never like let Jason. He was working. I don't think he's working like late, but he was working late. That's why he's not here. I don't think he's working super late. I think he might be getting out at like 9, 10. That's why he's not here. That's why it's just me. Jason's here too, but he doesn't want to be on camera. The puppy's right here. He's laying on me. But Timberland, I'm gonna tell him, dude, what the heck? YouTube Live is priority, not work. What the heck? What do you think this is?
What are you gonna do? Making money?
Yeah, what are you doing, dude? Making money? Forget about that. Come hang out. Yeah, so when you would walk up to, he needs to request Wednesdays or Thursdays off. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Or at least if he's gonna work, dude, start working at like 4 o'clock in the morning. So then you're here way before it's time to go live, right? Wake up early, bro. He'd probably be like, "Man, I don't want to wake up early." Yeah, but then you're not here for the live, Timberland. Dang.
Probably like, okay.
He's like, "Well, I got stuff to do." But yeah, so like I just would put Jason on these rides. Tower of Terror was one of them. Where just walking up to the ride itself, I was just like, does he know he's a part? He's a big part. He's a huge part of the crew. He better know. I hope so. He was with us yesterday at the anime fest. He was supposed to go with us to the baseball game, but he didn't end up going. I was like, what the heck? Yep. You could see Jason's reflection there. It is. Yeah, he's dancing. See, he wants to dance in reflection, but then when I put the camera on him, actual camera, I'm gonna turn the thing around. Be like, yo, you threw a cupcake at me?
I'm going to.
Oh, I thought you threw it. I thought you said you threw a cupcake at me. What time? I do like those cupcakes. They're really good. So like walking up to Tower of Terror, and Jason's like looking at, ooh, what's that? I was like, well, don't worry about it.
It's Space Mountain.
Just walk in. Who cares what it is?
It's Winnie the Pooh.
Mhm.
Hiccups.
I put Jason on Pirates of the Caribbean when the dude was like 6 months, I think it was.
Did I just start dozing off?
Did you start dozing off?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I didn't.
Perfect. Yeah, it was. I just didn't let him. I don't know, I was just like, just get on.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to show Jason something.
Sorry, that was the CIA.
Yeah, that was the CIA sending Jason a message right now.
Yeah.
But like same like Big Thunder, I was just like, you have no choice. If you're able to get on, you're getting on the ride. Too bad. Why? Because I want to get on. It was really cool because when we got on to Indy, I only went on Indiana Jones maybe 2 times without him, and it was just because my brother was like, I'll wait here, and then like you go on. And I'd tell my brother like, all right, well then I'll wait, and then you go on. He's like, nah, it's cool, like you just go on. So I would do that. So there was like just 2 times for like 4 years that I
Okay.
didn't get on
Okay, well,
Indiana Jones.
Here's a circumstance where it's like, okay, well, I don't care. I don't
Well,
care
too
whether
bad.
they let me or if they don't.
I don't
If getting
care.
on this ride, I want to get on it. Who cares about their kid anyways?
Your kid's not tall enough. Okay, Jason, stay right here and don't move. I'll be right back.
I'm getting on that ride.
No, but that was like 4 years, other than like 2-3 times that I didn't get on Indiana Jones because obviously Jason wasn't big enough. But as he was getting taller, I was like, okay, like maybe this time. And then it ended up where we would just go measure Jason to see like, all right, let's just see how much closer you need to get on. And then I remember the one time when we walked up to the thing, and I told the guy too already. I was like, I know he's not tall enough. I just want to see how much more. And they measured him, and the guy goes, actually, he's good to go on. And we both looked at each other like, oh, let's go. And it was a night ride. It was at night when I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's indoor, I know. But it was during the night that we got onto the ride because I think we were just walking by Indy, and I was like, you know what? Let's go check to see how tall you are, how much more you need to get on. Yeah. And the guy was just like, actually, you're good. Go ahead and get on. And we're like, yes. And then I think we went to go do a couple other rides, and then it was close to closing, and we were going to get on Indy again. And then there was someone else working that thing, and they said, oh, sorry, next time. And I was like, but I didn't want to be the parent where you go, but he just got on. I was like, I bet Japan Disney is amazing. Stoic, it is amazing. It is, and you might think, why? Because you've been there? No. I've seen many videos of Tokyo Disneyland. I've seen many videos of Tokyo Disney Sea. If you didn't know, there's Tokyo Disneyland, and then there's Tokyo Disney Sea right next to each other. And oh my gosh, are those places amazing. Actually, they just they're opening up their new park, Disney Springs. I thought Disney Springs was going to be more of like a shopping, like another downtown Disney type of thing. Yeah. But they're making it. Nick, how's it going, dude? But they're making it sound like Disney Springs is a theme park, like a third gate for Tokyo. I'm not too sure. But even the littleness, I haven't even seen much because I'm still not sure what it is. But the little things that I've heard from Disney Springs, it sounds pretty insane. But yes, if you didn't know, there's Tokyo Disney, or there's Tokyo Disneyland, and then there's Tokyo Disney Sea, And Tokyo Disney Sea is probably one of the most or the best themed theme park in the world. It is crazy the awesomeness that they were able to pull off. And it's crazy because Tokyo Disney Sea was being built at the same time that California Adventure was being built. And it was very, very different when they both opened. You could totally tell, like, a lot more time and all that stuff was taken into Tokyo Disney Sea than what it was for California Adventure. Now California Adventure is awesome. I've always loved California Adventure though, like no matter what, even in its very beginning form of DCA.
But you know something that I hate about California Adventure?
I don't.
Soaring.
You hate?
I don't hate it, but I hate that they took away Soaring.
Okay, yeah, I don't like that they. Yeah,
I don't like Soaring over the world, but
I don't like Soaring over the world. I don't like that ride. I like the ride is cool, like yeah, but Soaring over California is 1,000 times better than Soaring around the world. I don't know. It's ridiculous. So yeah, it's when they put it's just dumb. They should keep.
Ew.
Ew.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's a nasty seed.
That's a shriveled seed.
Jason's eating sunflower seeds, and the one he just ate right now.
It's shriveled.
Looks disgusted.
I didn't bite into it. Just the texture was enough to.
But yeah, look up Tokyo Disney Sea if you haven't, and the Winnie the Pooh ride in Tokyo Disneyland is amazing. Like you're in honey pots, and then when you get to the Tigger part where you're bouncing, the whole place is bouncing. It's crazy. It's amazing. Do you like the neat? Maybe you meant the bee?
The new.
Oh, the new movies Disney has been pulling out. I do not. Well, which one's new? Which one would be new? I didn't see Wish, right? I think that's the name.
Turning Red was
all right. I was like, Manny, how you doing? I'm glad you're joining us.
Okay, well, one
appreciate you, Manny.
Is Inside Out 2.
Inside Out was awesome.
Inside Out 2.
I thought Inside Out 2 was already out. No?
Huh?
It's not?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Just with their new movies, I've been like, But Bob Iger also did mention how they've been falling short. He admitted himself. He's like, yeah, we've been falling short on our movies. They haven't been the same as what they were. They're not. Well, Monsters Inc. and those movies it's Disney, right? But it's Pixar. So I don't know. Disney movies.
Like Encanto was okay.
Encanto was all right. Yeah, I wasn't too much of a fan of Encanto. Oh, and then it just seems as though sometimes these songs like get overplayed too much. I'm like, relax. But classic movies, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, yeah. Or what's a like Disney? Oh, I love Meet the Robinsons. Meet the Robinsons was an awesome movie that I feel is very underrated. Meet the Robinsons is one of the best movies. Another one that I really, really like, if you haven't seen Ron's Gone Wrong, that is a hilarious movie.
I forgot that was Disney.
Yeah, it is Disney.
Seems as if nobody really talked about it.
Yeah, I definitely recommend Ron's Gone Wrong. If you haven't seen Ron's Gone Wrong, hilarious. That movie was awesome.
That's coming from an adult. Not like, oh, it's hilarious from a child, where they think that,
yeah,
oh, he farted is hilarious.
Like, ha ha ha. Like, no, actually, this is a very funny movie. And Jason wanted to watch it, that movie, Ron's Gone Wrong. And I was like, really? Like, we're going to watch this? All right, whatever. And then I was honestly expecting to sit back in the theater and then, like, fine, whatever. Like, I'll fall asleep. And I did not. The whole movie, I did not fall asleep. I was like, hey, this is hilarious. Absalom? Takatiki. I love that movie. And just the cool different things that they showed that you're like, hey, Hey, you know, it was a good one
Darth Vader.
that was surprising. Was the new Rescue Rangers?
Oh yeah.
That was actually really good. That one also surprised me. I wasn't expecting much. It was the same. We watched it here at home, and the dudes were like, "Oh, we want to watch it. We want to watch it." I was like,
Well,
ah.
because it's Rescue Rangers.
I was like, "Oh, we really gonna watch this?" Yeah, but you know, to me, I was like, it's not gonna be what
Yeah.
I think it was, and especially because the Rescue Rangers has like three, so it's like animation. No, it's like four different things. It's like live action. It has classic animation. It has computer graphic animation, and then claymation,
which is amazing.
which is well, I thought like how like this is weird.
It's literally Roger Rabbit.
No, Roger Rabbit was just live action
Well,
and
yeah.
animation.
But it's like
And
maybe
Roger
not the
Rabbit was
movie,
awesome.
Like Roger Rabbit's better, but in terms of like the art styles utilized, you know, that I feel like that's
Well, so Roger Rabbit is awesome, but like funny wise and all that, I don't know if it was
yeah.
funnier than what this Rescue Rangers movie was.
Mhm.
This Rescue Rangers movie was very funny.
With like the knockoffs and how they turned into the
Yeah, that's why like that was awesome.
I really like that part.
I loved it. Yeah. Watch Ron's Gone Wrong and watch the new Rescue Ranger or watch the Rescue Rangers movie. I don't think there's any Rescue Rangers movie. But watch those because those really cool.
Some people didn't even know what the Rescue Rangers were.
Oh, but look, getting back to the Disneyland thing, when I was talking about everyone's freaking out when they showed Tiana's Bayou Adventure, like, whoa, that's crazy.
When were you talking about this?
That was like in minute, I don't know, like minute 25 maybe or minute 30. But just things keep going. I'm like, oh yeah, this. But I've been saying this for years. I've said it on lives before. If you go back to lives and lives before, I've said this many times, and this is exactly why I've said it. Exactly, because I'm like, I'm predicting this. So since very young, there's no reason why I would have to pay attention this much into Disney stuff, right? Like Disney park stuff. And I'm not talking about like financial this and like president this and that. We just
still do kind of.
I do kind of, but like trend wise of certain things like how things are going, I've just always like kind of been like, nah, this is what's gonna happen. Like, nah, this is what's gonna happen. Or they'll do this. Or sometimes some people are like, oh, this is what's gonna hapen. I'm like, no, it's not. They're not gonna do that. Like, that's not anything what they've been doing. That's what I've always said. Just straight up hire me. Or there's been times where like I'll call out something, like they're gonna do this, and then people are like, no, they're not. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe they are. And they're like, no, they're not. Like, okay.
And then when like they come out like with how they're gonna do it, then it's like, well, maybe they should do this, and then it comes out and people are like, about it, and we're like, maybe Disney should have done this. It's like that's exactly what I said.
So one of those things I've always said, I've said it way before the channel. I've been saying this for like 10 years, even like before then, that Disneyland should close off the harbor entrance exit, where they have trams coming in. Maybe I did say on the past live, but that they should close off the entrance to that, where they have the buses from the Toy Story parking, and then also the cast member drop off. I've always said close off that section, close off harbor, only have one entrance to the park, which would be their parking structures over by Ball and Disney Way. So only have those if they want. Oh, even before they made the new parking structure, it was just a parking lot next to the parking structure. And I always said right from the beginning of when they built that and it was that way, it's like why the heck didn't they just build another parking structure right here? They should have built a parking structure right here. It's pretty dumb that they didn't do that. And then years and years later, there's a new parking structure there. Now they got two of them. Another thing I've said is that they should put a parking structure in the downtown Disney parking area, which I still think maybe, well, with that Disneyland Forward stuff, maybe not. That whole Disneyland Forward thing is weird. If you look again, it's only concept art, but it's just very weird. That whole thing. It's like it's a theme park, but it's not a theme park. But then it is a theme park, but it's not a theme park. And then it's its own theme park, but it's actually not its own theme park. It's connected to Disneyland on one side, California Adventure on the other side. So I feel like they don't even know what the heck they want to do with that. But yeah, the other side, the east end of the Disneyland property, I've always said close that off. They could have one giant land there in that middle area, or they can half it. Half of it goes to Disneyland. The other half, you could tell the future. No, maybe just Disney future. That's the only thing I'm good at. I'm good at telling. But I've always said they can half that whole land area because that land area can extend all the way pretty close up to the Esplanade. But yeah, half of it can go to Disneyland, half of it can go to DCA, or that whole entire area can go to either or park. But then they release the plans for a possible Avatar land coming to Disneyland. I was like, that's where it's going to be. It's going to be in that area right there. Like, that's what I've been saying. I've also been saying, because people have said, what the heck should they do with Hollywood Land? To me, it's the easiest thing to do. Like, I don't know why Disneyland. I drove past Disneyland yesterday to get to go to doctor's appointment. Yes, even driving by Disneyland, I'm like, yeah. When I've driven past it and just see the spires, I'm like, oh, look at there's Galaxy's Edge. There's Galaxy's Edge. It makes me cry. There's Galaxy's Edge.
Disneyland's very weird because like where it's situated, like around the area, you would never guess like a big park like Disneyland is there.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah.
And then when you go in, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. I haven't been since 2021. Oh, Lori, I'm sorry. Hopefully soon, though. You know, it'd be really awesome, really insane if we do like a whole crew go to Disneyland. Oh, 2001. Oh, no. That was like the opening of DCA for you, Lori. No way. That's too long. Well, I know there's people that have never been ever before, but still, 2001. Oh no, that's way too long. Especially with Galaxy's Edge open. Oh man, I couldn't do it. So I'm sorry, Lori. I'm sorry, Lori. So I was just mentioning also that before, when I would go to Disneyland, and it was like, if it was like, oh, we're only going to Disneyland, I'd still look over at DCA, and I was like, oh, DCA, like, I'm sorry, I so want to go. Like, I felt still like I'm missing out, even though I know I'm going to Disneyland. I was still like, man, but I'm missing out going to Disneyland. Yes, we went to Lego store in the Rainforest Cafe for the first time in 2001. Dang, Lego, the Rainforest Cafe. Yeah, that was a while. You should go. Dude can be your guide. Yes, you can. Yes, I can. I can definitely be your guide there at Disneyland. I would love to. That'd be so awesome. And so when people go to Disneyland and they're like, "Oh, I didn't have time to do this. I didn't have time to do that," or the crowds are crazy, I'm like, "You just didn't do it right. Like, what are you talking about?" I can, in the first 2 hours of the park opening, I can do like 8 to 10 rides, like that. You just got to know where to go and all this stuff, and then I could still find places throughout the day to like, this is chill time, relax, and then get on certain rides where it's like, this is the time where you can chill, relax. But yeah, first 2 hours, I will get you on 8 to 10 rides for sure. How do you deal with the crowds, dude? All right. So I get there before rope drop. That's for sure. That's very key. Get there before rope drop. Head to Space Mountain first, and then from Space Mountain, go to Star Tours. Yeah, you go Space Mountain, Star Tours, Buzz, Nemo, and then, or before Nemo, then you could actually do Matterhorn and then Nemo, and then you go across and get on Big Thunder Mountain, then Jungle Cruise, Indy, or no, Indy, Big Thunder, Jungle Cruise, Haunted Mansion. At that time, the Splash Mountain, And then where else? Winnie the Pooh. I think those were usually within 2 hours. All of those rides would be within 2 hours, and they were all like the major rides. I want to go, but skip the rides and just walk and see and eat. Oh no, I can't do that. It's not weird. A lot of people do that, but I can't. Oh man, I can't do that. I cannot. I had annual pass for so long. Where's all the chill spots? My bad. Base Hatem said there's a lot of chill spots. One place to go to for sure: the Tiki Room. Great moments with Mr. Lincoln. There's the place where the old Gummy Bears boat ride used to be at. That's another cool spot to sit at. Another spot to chill would be at the Pizza Port. Get like one of the back tables in the Pizza Port area, chill there. There's also, it used to be the secret spot going kind of around Splash Mountain, but a lot of people have shown that like on videos so many times. So it's kind of packed there all the time. But even the backside area, kind of where Winnie the Pooh is, that was chill area. Um, Toontown is very crazy packed now. Honestly, the lines are what discourages me. I know, very true. The Winnie the Pooh ride is also a very huge classic and a favorite of mine. Um, Lori, you just got to know what times to hit up what rides. Um, and again, your first 2 hours, 2.5 hours of being there are your best friend. You have to rope drop the park. And that's how you can do so much with hardly any lines. But then after that, you just got to know what rides to go hit up at what time of day, because never, I always say rope drop Space Mountain first. Hey, stop. The lines are long, but rope drop is the best way to do it. Yeah. Only problem is getting, what is it? Getting so tired later in the day from being up so early. You're right. Right? I know. Uh, but man, that's what I do. I'm up at like 5 in the morning. I'm there no later than 7 for a rope drop, and then I don't leave until they literally kick me out. That's when I leave. So usually for rope drop, they've done it a bunch of times where they get in at they'll let you into the park without going out to those, but you could be in like the main street area by 7:30, and then I won't leave until 1 o'clock in the morning, maybe like 1:10 in the morning, because then they're like, all right, like now it's time to go. But yeah, I'll be there all day. When Jason was smaller, when he was taking naps, uh, I'd still get there same exact time, very early, and then around 11:30, him and I would walk out back to the car, and I'd probably drive out and get like a pizza from Little Caesars right there on Ball. I'd get a large pizza and a drink from 7-Eleven. Came out to be like 7.50, almost $8. And then we'd eat pizza, drink our drink, chill. Had this dude would sleep for like maybe an hour. Then we walk back into the park. And the cool thing is when we got back to the car at the end of the day, we had more pizza. I try to be dedicated. I love Disneyland so much. I've done my route. I have my own route of Disneyland that I've done so many times, but I've done that for years and years and years. How much is the Genie Pass? That could be like maybe $30. I think so. It sucks because before the whole Genie Plus and all that stuff, Fast Pass was just free. And even Fast Pass, I used to have like 4 different Fast Pass at one time. You're only supposed to have one Fast Pass at a time, but the way that I was able to stack them, I was able to have 3 to 4 at one time and it's just picking the right times at certain rides. It sounds very confusing. I know. You're like, what the heck are you even talking about? I know. But yeah, there's just certain ways you could stack certain things where you're like, all right, I can get on this time, I can get on this time, but I have this fast pass, have this fast pass. Now with the Genie Plus thing, it's a bit more complicated. And then there's Genie Plus, there's Lightning Lane. Lightning Lane is pretty crazy because some rides don't have Genie Plus or are not included in the Genie Plus. So then you have to pay an extra like 15 to 20 bucks to use that. So one of those would be Rise of the Resistance, the Star Wars ride. The main Star Wars ride, I think it's like 20 bucks to skip the line. It's turned into a lot of money grab, it feels like. But yeah, your best bet all the time is always to get there at rope drop for Disneyland. Always. And then throughout the day, just know what rides to hit up. And then you're like, all right, I know what I'm getting myself into. Crew, we are reaching almost 2 hours. There's a few things I still got to do. I was able to edit 2 videos today. Still want to get to editing 1 more video because I'm trying to stack up some of these videos that I'm editing. So then when this adventure thing that we do happens, I'm not leaving you with no videos to watch. So I'm trying to stack up like 4 different ones where I already have them uploaded. All that's ready to go. I'll have them scheduled. So yeah, I'm going to try to do that. What time do you go to bed or wake up? I go to bed like 11:30, and then I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And then depends on if I'm editing, sometimes 12. Also, Lori, for walking and food, they have food festivals pretty often. Yes, they do. They do have food festivals. Like the last one they had was the Food and Wine, or it might have been the Chinese New Year. No, I think the Chinese New Year was the first before the Food and Wine. But a lot of people do. But a lot of people do that. They go for their food festival. Oh, and then right now I also have to fix the washer. So, gotta fix the washer right now. I gotta, yeah. So I gotta fix the washer. I gotta try to edit and then still upload tomorrow's video. So yeah. Crew, thank you so much for hanging out though. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate every single moment you hang out because I really do mean it when I always say you could be doing something a whole lot better. I appreciate every single moment you spend with us on this channel or even in IRL because you're all too awesome. Let's have a great week into the weekend. And I love you all. Have a buenos nachos. Good night, Lori. Good night, everybody. You're all awesome. Be cool. Remember to smile. Even in poopy moments, smile.